Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Ah! Okay, so I can't take credit for the card we're about to do because I didn't design it. And it's not even inspired. I know this is so bad. Don't get mad. It's not even a Stampin' Up card that I cased. I saw this other card, and do you ever see cards and you're like, dude, I can do that with my products. And you know what? My Stampin' Up stuff's kind of cute. So I was like, I want to try this one out, and I love how it turned out. So right now, I'm just doing one thing. I want to make sure I have got you on my computer and on, hello, Robin, and on my phone, because I do need to sit down to stamp this one. So I just want to see if I can get, oh yeah, perfect, good. Okay, I can see you there. So I can see your comments. Perfect, yay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a little of that candy cane season. Can you tell I was just sitting here testing? Hello, Terry. Now, hi, John. I totally realized that I do best sitting with this stamp set, just kind of for lineup. So I'm hoping the back of my hair is not too messy because you might have to see my head at some point. Are you ready? Okay. So we are going to do, this is actually very simple, monochromatic card, Whisper White and Real Red. And I did re-ink my Real Red before I started, just so that it would be like, you know, nice and inky. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to ink up, and can I use that? Well, no, I don't want it to show through. I'm going to stamp my outline, okay? Now, the only part I'm worried about is I am worried about whether or not I will see your comments as they scroll. Does that happen if I'm on my laptop? Do you guys know? How does that work? Anyway, okay, no worries. Oh, that's trippy. I'm watching myself on my computer screen, but it's delayed, so I'm like seeing myself after the fact. I hope you had a WOD. I don't know what a WOD is. Help me out, Terry. I'm assuming some kind of typo just happened there. Okay, so I always do my outline first, and then the next thing I'm going to do is you're going to get my hair. Okay, I'm sorry. Just bear with me because I have to be able to see where I'm stamping. I see now. I don't know if I can do this now because, yeah, that's not going to work. No, ignore that one. When I am standing, oh, a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you, Terry. You know what, though? It's actually not Thanksgiving in Canada anymore. We've already had ours. Okay, I have to stamp. I thought I could do that, but I have to get over top of it, and I can't when I'm sitting without the camera, but I can't when I'm sitting and the camera's there. Okay, so all I do here, this could be funny. I don't know if I can do this live. Can I? I have no issue doing it. There we go. Doing it when I'm kind of sitting over it, get a perfect angle, and you throw that camera in there and it messes with you. Now, one thing you do need to remember, as you stamp your candy canes, you're going to want to punch them out because look where the bow went. It cuts into the next one, right? And I don't want to go and punch it and schmuck up the one before it. So we're going to go like this. We need 3 of these, okay? So if I screw them up, who cares? It's Friday night. Nobody's got anything better to do. Yeah, right. Just kidding. Just me. That's the homebody. Okay, let's see. There we go. I committed. Not bad. Whatever. It'll do. I can always swap him out for one of my better ones after. Okay, so we got to do... My mom says you need to buy your tree from the Scouts. I will. Hey, is your mom there? Tell your mom that her candy cane season, I texted her on Facebook. Her bundle is here and ready for pickup, okay? Tell her. Tree, I can't get a tree. We're not here for Christmas. Tell your mom, unless she wants to burn, or unless she wants to come water my tree daily. She could do that. Lisa, because you have nothing better to do, Lisa. You're right. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to, nobody breathe. It's super awkward angle with the camera in the way. Yes, that's poopy. I don't like it. Okay, hang on. We're doing one more. Super duper poopy. Okay, so you know what I am going to do? Let's see if we can do this. We're going to take the camera and we're going to slide it. Can you bear with me for 1 second? Can you be on an angle, or is that going to make some of you twitch? It's going to make you twitch, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can do this. So what I am going to do is, because the camera I can get over here. Let's see this. There. Now on this side, I can actually get in without you getting too much of me. See, look at, I totally have to put my head in here, you guys. It's funny, this stamp is not hard to line up. And then I've done the last 4 and schlepped them. So we're going to practice. Just watch. We can all giggle together. You can go, seriously? I just got this. Yeah, Patricia, I just stamped the card perfectly the first time, and I had to do 3 candy canes. Do you think I can do 3 candy canes right now to save my life? No, so watch. You're actually going to see my hair here. So just bear with me, because I can, you know what it is? It's called, I'm over 40, and my eyes don't work anymore. Okay, so we'll just take this one out, because it's not a huge deal, because you'll be able to see it at the very end. You'll see my perfect one, where I'm not trying to get it underneath the camera. Okay, she says, she's down stateside for Black Friday, but I could swing by tomorrow and scoop it. Totally. Just let me know what time. Okay, and we're going to do one more just for good measure. So you guys, the best thing you can do, and I'll give you my advice, and it did work for all 3 of the others that are on the card, but my head can't get in the way of this camera. So I do my outline first because it's the easiest. Ink up your other one. Don't get ink on your block like I just did. Now what you want to do is you want to watch the bottom and the top. Those are the 2 kind of key ones to make sure that you are getting it in the right location. There we go. See? Bada bang, bada boom. That's how all 3 worked when I did them earlier. Okay, whatever. We'll toss out my worst one, and we'll use that one because that one's pretty. Okay, so you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty ugly, and you're pretty. There we go. Good, done. Okay, next thing I want to show you. So now we're going to do the bow. Now, note to self, oh gosh, Terry, I'm never on it this time. No, it's a Friday night. I'm usually like almost asleep on the couch by this time on a Friday night. I don't do well by the time I hit Friday. I'm fried. But I don't know, I was just in a mood. I was in a mood to stamp tonight. Okay, so what we're going to do here, again, I'm doing the outline first. Okay, can you see that, or am I too low? I think we're okay. I'm going to pull this back down. And then this one, we're going to come in over top. Now this one's actually, I have to say, he is, and I totally just moved, quite a bit easier to do. Now that was not what I intended to do. It's quite dark. So I'm going to show you another trick. I should not be stamping at this time of night, you guys. This is funny. Okay, so what I actually did on the sample card is ink him up, stamp him off, and then come in. Because once you come in like that, you can do it properly. Hello, Jojo. Jojo, I'm having a bit of a hilarious time here. Everything that worked so wonderfully when I was stamping by myself 2 minutes ago, I can't do to save my life now. You needed it? Terry, I'm sending you a hug. Are you okay? I'm sending you love, okay? I know what you mean, though. Sometimes it's just I need a break, or I need like a little bit of something. Okay, so let's try that again. We need 3 of these. It's Saturday afternoon. Oh, Chrissy, what's your weather like? What are you doing there in Australia right now? Not you particularly, but, whoa, why did I stamp that one off? This is like, we should do a comedy show. And just bloopers. How many times can she screw up on the same thing in one shot? You'd be amazed. Oh yeah, because I'm just screwing them up right, left, and center. Okay, we'll do one more. Because we have to have 3, right? I'll come down here. Why did I stamp that off? I don't know. There. I really need to, apparently I need to be able to get over top of my stamps, because me not being able to get in with the camera. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. See that pretty one? Yeah, that's how the rest of mine all looked. Good Lord. Okay, how many have we got? How many can we stamp, and how many have we got? So we've got 2 that are fine. I don't like you. You're no good. It's fun. You guys can just watch, because you can just laugh at the fact that people who do this, seriously, all the time, can't stamp it properly. There we go. Ink it up. Stamp it off. Get your head over it. Get your head in the game. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's breathe. It's cold where we have been, strange weather, cold. Yeah, and someone said in Victoria, okay, where is Victoria in Australia? Help me out. Someone was showing that it was snowing, and like now, I don't know where Victoria is in Australia, so I don't know how shocking that is, if it's horrifically shocking or just mildly shocking. But I was like, wow, that doesn't sound right for this time of year in Australia. Okay, so we got the bows. Now, generally, you guys, it does not take me 97 tries to get 3 candy canes and a couple of bows. But that was funny to watch. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I've got a Whisper White card base. I've got a piece of Whisper White that is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm inking up the 'Tis the Sweet Season with my basic black. Hello, Lisa. And I'm just going to come in and stamp it. Like how I had to hold my breath for that. and I'm just gonna come in. Yeah, well, we got it done. Okay, put that one away. Now, the last part is just kind of assembly, so it's not complicated, but I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this for a second. We're gonna move it off to the side. Now, if you hear yelling and screaming, nobody is dying in my home. It might sound like it. It's just the 13-year-old playing Fortnite, which seriously, that game has gotta go. It's like a form of torture to watch. Okay, so we have got, I can't even remember what this folder's called. Seriously, I think I could have looked that up tonight. But I loved the way it looked on this card, so I grabbed it. I wanted something cute like that. So my only thing I did notice, and I did do this twice through the Big Shot because I kind of wanted, I did it the first time. I'm like, oh, I don't like how I did it. It's not balanced. So do pay attention if you like to kind of make sure that your dots are kind of evenly dispersed. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Yeah, and places in Victoria Heights. Okay, so it is weird. There we go. Adelaide, which is South Australia. Okay. My father went to Australia when I was a teenager and he loved it. And I think the only thing that I ended up, I think that's where I got my no worries from, was my dad said it when he came back all the time and it stuck. Okay, hang on. Pull inside the Big Shot. Okay, so let's put this card together. And then apparently let's put me to bed because this is comical. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we are going to take this cute little strip of DSP. Now this is 5 inches long and it's 1 1/4 inches wide. And then I've got a real red mat for it. Again, 5 inches long, but instead of being 1 1/4, it is 1 3/8. If you hold your breath while you're saying it, it helps, right? There we go. Okay. No worries. It's summer. Oh, yeah, but Debbie, I know. That's why we were saying it was totally shocking. Isn't that crazy? Hello, Debbie Freeman. Okay, so now slap some snail on this bad boy. So would I, Terry. I'm secretly, like, praying that a Stampin' Up! Incentive trip goes to Australia. Now, I know the Australian demos are like, really? I don't want to stay at home. I want to go somewhere else. But I would kill to go to Australia. And I kind of giggle because my husband and my oldest child have already said, if it ends up being to Australia, neither one of them are going. Reason being for my husband, the flight time, he says, will kill him. And for my oldest child, he says it's not the flight that will kill him. It is the snakes and spiders when he gets there that will actually kill him. So between the two of them, they say they're not going to Australia. My youngest and I, we are happy and eager to go. We would jump it. I cannot find, I just had dimensionals. This is seriously? Okay, so note to self, Ange will never again stamp live at this kind of night. At this kind of night, at this time of night. My brother lived in Australia for a year. I didn't know that, Patricia. Okay, so I'm slapping some dimensionals on the back of this. Now, I have to admit, I kind of love this look. I love the Whisper White on the Whisper White, but just popping up that layer. Now, you guys remember, Whisper White cardstock, Real Red cardstock, all these things you've seen me using tonight, these are all part of the holiday sale that's on right now. And so you can grab these at 10% off. I have to admit, I went through my cupboard and I did my, oh, what am I missing? What needs stocking up? And I did a stock up on my cardstock and got them all kind of up to date and so that they're good to go in the cupboard. And then I did my envelopes. And then I went through my embellishments. The only thing they didn't put on that I was like, hey, wait a minute. Guess what? My favorite, rhinestones. The pearls are on, but there's no rhinestones on. I've lived 30 years, seen a few redbacks and one snake. What is a redback? Do I want to know? What's a redback? Come on, tell me. Are you scaring me? Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take those super cute candy canes and we're going to slap a couple of dimensionals. Can you see? This is funny. This is how many tries it took me to get my candy canes tonight. Okay, so this one. There you go. Okay, so we're going to start with this guy and we're going to go, I'm going to center him. Just like that. Now, this is my like unperfect candy cane. He's not bad, but it's not like perfect. So we're going to stick him off to the side in hopes that he's not noticed quite as much. It is so weird to see my live playing beside me without, what's it called? Like it's delayed. It's so bizarre. There we go. Okay, put that one down. A dangerous spider. Yeah, don't want to meet it, Chrissy. Don't tell Joe that. Joe will have a jammer. He seriously, like when he was little, one day he was down in the basement, and like basements and British Columbia, you get spiders. Like that's kind of where they hang. But ours are, well, I guess there's some that are dangerous. But anyway, all of a sudden he was screaming like his limb had been severed. And we got downstairs. Yeah, just little tiny spider. And when I say little tiny, I mean really little and tiny. Nothing of any concern. Okay, so now let's do these. Bring you. We're going to come over here. And now, all my American friends, are you recovering from your Thanksgiving dinner? You've ordered so many rhinestones that they ran out and couldn't put them on the sale. Oh, seriously, Carolyn, that would not be an exaggeration. I am probably the reason that those things got back ordered. They were on back order for a week there. It's all my fault. I'm a total rhinestone girl. Okay, which is super funny because you know how people always say diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, I am not a jewelry girl at all. Okay. Let's go in and we'll slap one last bow. Look at how cute that is. So again, as I said, I did not design this card. I saw it done. There was kind of a version of it online, and it was with another company's candy canes. They obviously had like a candy cane stamp set and dies. And I thought it was so cute that I was like, I want to go try that with mine because I kind of like it. Anyway, so my dears, there you go. And here's what my original card just went sideways versus up and down. But you can see, super fun card. Now, as I said, I made it look like this was difficult. It's actually not difficult if you're standing over top, but when your camera's in the way and you can't put your head in the shot, it does make it a little bit more difficult. Now, remember, for today and tomorrow, it is the adhesives and the embellishments that are on sale for 10% off. If you go to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, you can use this host code. Grab this bundle. Get your candy cane season bundle. It's not going to be on sale because they're not putting the holiday items on sale. But if you grab it, you will get that order up, and you want to kind of make sure that you hit that $75 mark, because if you're placing an order for $75 right now, I am giving you your choice of a free classic ink pad. So you could choose that Real Red ink pad. If you don't have it yet, you'd get the new style, not this style, but you could get your Real Red ink pad. You could order the Whisper White cardstock. You could order the Real Red cardstock. You could order an embossing folder, and you could order the stamp set, whatever, in punch, and you'd be set at your $75. And you would get, not only would you get the free ink pad, but I do send out a PDF. And this month right now, I'm sending out my Candy Cane Season PDF, which is my class. And I'm also sending out a make and take pack of that class. So then you'd kind of be set that you'd be like, hey, I can make this now because I've got the stamp set, I got the punch. She's given me the make and take pack, and I've got a PDF, okay? So you can have some fun with that. Oh, I'm not sure, Becky. It just, I don't know. It's nighttime. There's probably a lot less natural light coming in my room. I can't mail to the States. No, Terry, I would love to be able to, but they will not allow us to sell across borders. Anyway, my dears, thank you so much for joining me and putting up with my, lack of brain cells at this time on a Friday evening. I said to the kids at school this afternoon, I was like, okay, guys, Art, we are just going to have to, we're going to push through it because my brain was not there. Anyway, take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, take advantage of that sale. Jump on, and it's just shopnorthshorestamper.com. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.